Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I have been waiting so impatiently today since I got the email that DHL was going to deliver this painting today, because I am so excited to take a closer look at it. I am first of all going to say a massive thank you to Diamond Art Club for sending this kit over to me to show to you today. It's so stunning. I am going to struggle to find the words. So I have here Winter Wolf Family, and the art is by David Penfound, and it's a 93 by 70 centimetre square painting. So it's a big and beastie one, but it's going to be so worth it. So I am going to get the cover off, and while I do that, I'll just tell you a little bit about what I found about David Penfound, because he was not an artist that I had heard of before. And as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have any paintings with Diamond Art Club before now. At least there's none on their website. There could have been one that's been discontinued. I don't know. But yeah, looks to be a new artist to the DAC family. He's British, and he had, it says in his bio that he had an early focus on wildlife, fantasy and Native American themes. And like scrolling through his website, you can really see that. There is a lot of those kinds of styles of art. And he started out acrylic painting, sort of traditional painting, if you like, for want of a better word. And then he's expanded into 3D digital art. So he's done a lot of work in visual effects for films, which is really cool. Worked with some big name brands, the kind of thing that you may have seen around and not known it was him. And yeah, I was scrolling through his website, and I was really amazed by the realism in his artwork. It was so cool. These pictures of animals, in particular, I was scrolling through the nature section, and I mean, they're gorgeous. You should go have a look. Anyway, I'm babbling. So, Diamond Art Club paintings will come in a branded box. If it is a square painting like this one, you will have blue and you will have the little square logo. Forgot my words there. And then on the back, you will find just a bit of information. You've got how it works and kit contents. And down here on this side, there is a scan me for 10% off code. There are always discount codes available for Diamond Art Club, so do check them out. Don't pay full price. I have an affiliate link in the box below. There are plenty of other affiliate links out there. They have discount codes on their website. Just whatever you do, don't pay full price. So this kit will be releasing tomorrow, Saturday the 5th of August, and it will be releasing, depending on your time zone, at a different time depending on where you are in Diamond Art Club's reward structure. So if you are a Diamond or Ruby member of their reward structure, you will get early release, which means that you will be able to log on to buy this painting or any other new releases at 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 5 PM British time. And if you're in a different time zone, just Google what that means for you. If you are not eligible for early release, general release is half an hour later. So that will be 9:30 AM Pacific time, 12:30 Eastern time, and 5:30 British time. So those are the times to look out for. And just a little warning, you never know how popular a painting is going to be till it's released. And the really popular paintings go fast. So do log on as early as you can if you are after this painting. All right, let me get in. Inside the box, you will have a small sticker, which just reiterates some of the key details of the painting and has a little image. I like to put these on the side of the box so that when I store them in my cupboard, I can see at a glance what painting it is. But you can do whatever you like with that. And then you will have a toolkit. So let's take a peek at that now. Diamond Art Club toolkits have got all of the basics that you could possibly need if this is your first ever diamond painting, so you can get going with everything you've got in here. And they've got a couple of nice extras, that nice to have items, that add to the experience as well. So you will get a roll of baggies. I hope this lighting's okay. It's late afternoon here and quite sunny, shining through the window, but there's a bit of shadow. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be okay. I'll keep an eye on that and correct it in editing if not, but yeah, hopefully you can see everything. So roller baggies, pen and matching comfort grip. The colour will vary, so even if you buy the same kit, you might get a different one, but they always match each other. You will get tweezers because this is a square kit. If you buy a round kit from Diamond Art Club, they will not come with these. And they come with this cover because they are super sharp. So keep them well covered. You will get plastic 7 and 4 places. These are really handy. They're nice and thin. I use these a lot. So yeah, great to have those. Woo! Chucking things around in my excitement. You will get a caddy with 2 plates of heart-shaped wax. So this is a really good pink wax. And you get 2 plates, which is very generous. And I think would get most people through a painting. You'll get a roll of washi tape. Nice pretty design there. Just trying to make sure that it focuses. You get, I'll pick that up in a second, a tray and stopper. That just goes in there so that when you get your drills in your tray, you can shake it around and they're just a bit less likely to come out. And then last but not least, you get my favourite item, the cover minder. So cover minders have a little magnet on the back. And again, this is something that will vary, like the washi tape as well. You probably won't necessarily get this exact one if you buy this kit, but you will get a cover minder. And it's part of the fun finding out what you got. This one's really nice, by the way, very delicate. So if you're not sure what a cover minder is, basically when you are working on your painting and you've got your plastic cover and you don't want to cut it off necessarily, but you want to have it out of your way, you pop this back magnet behind your canvas, you pop this front one on top of the plastic cover where you want it to be held out of your way, connect them through the painting, and you won't be fighting it anymore. Right, let me get the toolkit put away and then I will get into the painting. Okay, so Diamond Art Club paintings come in this dust cover, which is branded. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. And it's often stuck down quite firmly, so excuse me while I just fight with it a bit. And get everything out. Okay. I'm going to look at these bits first. So, inside you will have a thank you for your purchase leaflet. Really useful information, particularly if this is your first painting or your first Diamond Art Club painting, because in here you've got a list of what's included in your kit, so you can check that off. Tips and tricks, a discount code, step-by-step video instructions, an invitation to the VIP Facebook group. As long as your Facebook name and the name that you placed your order in match up, you should get in there fine. If there's any discrepancy, try emailing customer service. Step-by-step instructions. And then on here, there's another discount code. See, I told you, always, always, always look for a discount code. This one is inviting you to download the app to make your next purchase, and you get 20% off your first purchase through the app. And then Diamond Art Club will also send you a sticker sheet. So, let's take a closer look at the image. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. I love it. So this is perfect for a logbook or whatever you want to do with it. It's all a sticker and you've got your details of your painting and a space for your start and end date. And then these are all individual stickers. So you can peel those off and put them on your storage pots if you're kitting up your drills into storage pots, like probably a lot of us do. They're the perfect level of sticky as well. They're sticky enough to stay on your pots, but they're not too sticky that they leave residue, so I appreciate that a lot. 48 colours in this painting. So that is probably on the lower end for some of the large paintings that have been coming out recently. So that might be a nice change for some people. And I suppose it makes sense when you look at it. There's quite a clear colour palette, isn't there? Lots of greys and whites and sort of cool blue type shades. So I have got two AB drills. AB drills are Aurora Borealis drills. They're like a normal drill with an extra special coating on top. And I'll show you what they look like in a minute. But basically they add glitz and highlights and prettiness to a painting. And then down here at the other end of the list, this Z in front of these codes tells me these are fairy dust drills. Fairy dust drills came out earlier this year. Diamond Art Club uses them in a lot of their paintings and they are so pretty. They have a glitter effect, which is like somewhere between normal drills and AB drills for glitziness. And again, I will pull those out and have a look at them with you in a moment. Right, I'll pop these to the side for a moment and just open up my kit, my canvas. It's a lovely soft backing, as there always is with Diamond Art Club. And I'm just going to roll it back on itself. Oh. Because so that it is flat. Diamond Art Club canvases are self-flattening, so you can just open them up and leave them and they will settle into a flat position. But if you're too impatient for that, like me, I only know that in theory, I have never in my life waited, then you can roll it back on itself like this. And this will help it to lie nice and flat. So which way round am I? This way. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this is rendered. Wow. Okay, obviously I can't show you all of it in one go. I will pan over it in a little bit. So for now, I'm just going to move the canvas round so you can hopefully see all of the sections. And apologies again if the lighting is making it a little difficult. But here they are, the wolf family. And here's the other side. Oh, I'm going to try and do something about that light beam coming across. Bear with me. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. So where'd I get up to? Right, this side here. And then if I just roll this a little bit out the way, I can show you the top half. These big paintings are always fun to handle. It's 93 centimeters by 70. I'm not sure if I said that already. So it is a big one. There are bigger ones that they have, but to be honest, I was really glad when I saw that because I'd seen the image and I didn't know initially how big it was going to be. And I thought, I hope that they do this one large because the detail and the lighting, it needs size to come through perfectly in that rendering, and that is of course exactly what they've done because Diamond Art Club hand renders all their paintings and they make sure that it's done at the size that suits the painting. I am just a little bit overwhelmed with this one. It is so beautiful. I have a real thing about lighting in paintings, both in the original artwork and in diamond painting form. And I love paintings where you have this effect of light shining down and then making everything kind of glow like it does, you know. And I love that. It's so beautiful with the snow setting everything off. Gorgeous. I'm looking over it as well with a view to working out how much of a confetti versus colour blocking painting it is. And I'm going to say it leans heavily towards confetti, particularly over on this side of the painting where you have all these trees. But it's not too bad either. There's lots of small sections of blocking that will go reasonably quickly without being overwhelming. So it's not a bad balance. And that's what I like in a painting, is a good balance. Right, let me get that out of the way and I am going to go through the drills with you. So let me get this pack open and then I'm going to go through them and show you what we've got. I meant to say as well, they always put a sticker on the bag of drills. So if for your storage needs, you like to store your paintings and the drills separately, you'll know what they go with. Okay, a lot of drills. As you would expect for a big painting. Oh, okay, so let's start with this little one. I'm not sure why there's just 3 on here, but that's what we have. So here is one of the fairy dust drills. Let me bring that up and make it focus. Okay, now that that's in focus, it's a little bit of static in this bag, but that's okay. I do actually have a video up that I put up recently. If you ever encounter static like this, where you see all the drills sticking to the side of the bag and they can be a little bit of a pain when you're kitting up, try that video for the tips that I've put on there. Or indeed, just look up in various Facebook groups and you'll find ways to handle that. It's not a big deal. But yeah, let me see if I can get these to show, because the thing about fairy dust drills is they are super pretty, but I always find it really hard to get them to show in the camera because it's quite subtle. They have this lovely glittery effect, but it's not in your face. So that is those, and let me go through the rest of them. Right, we have 2 bags. Oh, wait for the camera to focus again. My camera doesn't like this bit, it tries to mess around with me. So I've got 2 bags of 938, a sort of coffee brown. And I have got 2 bags of 141, which is a white AB. It's a very commonly used AB, and I would have been surprised if it wasn't in a snowy painting like this. And then there's going to be, I think, quite a few shades of brown and earthy tones, because obviously there's lots of trees in the painting. So lots of those. Some very slight differences in shading, because Diamond Art Club will use shading beautifully to make the painting true to the image. Moving on to some greys. Of course there's going to be greys, we're dealing with wolves here. And a very dark brown there. And some nice peachy colours. Lovely blues. And that's often the case with snowy paintings, that actually those blue shades come through with them. So that'll be really nice. And another peachy colour here. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my camera. It is desperate to focus on anything other than what I want it to. Moving on to the next strip, here is another fairy dust drill. So I'll just move that around in the light in the hopes you can catch some of it. It's very, very pretty. Not too much of that one. And then more blues and greys and browns. Lovely pale blue there. That's a very pretty shade. 310. So only 2 reasonably small bags of black drills. And more browns and beiges. Oh, here's the last fairy dust drill. So this one, there's 2 bags of it. And as it's slightly darker, you might be able to catch a little bit more of the glitter effect on that. Very, very pretty. I bet that's going to be in the trees. 2 bags of 898 and some more greys. Some more greys and blues and grey blues. All those colours merging beautifully. Grey browns. Oh, 3 bags of that one. And 2 bags of this pink. I wonder where all that pink is coming in. Ah, I see pink in the trees. Okay, so there's pink, which is probably going to be a lighting effect in the trees as well. You know, a sunlight glowing down on them. And peaches. 3 bags of this brown here. And some, that looks like a very dark green. And, oh, here is the other AB colour. So you can probably just about see on that lovely coating which just catches the light and it draws your eyes. It just brings accents to the painting. Really pretty. I think there's going to be lots of glowy bits in this painting and I am here for it. Okay, and lastly, my little tiddler bags that don't have very many drills in them. So I've just got a bit of pink, a little bit of blue, a little bit of this green, a bit more pink, and a few other shades of brown there. Okay, so that is the colour palette for this painting. Yeah, looks like it's going to be really fun to work with. Lots of glitzy, glowy bits and just, yeah, that snow effect. I love it. Okay, I am going to put those aside and I'm going to pan over this painting so that you can see it in a bit more detail. And then I'll come back and I will have a look for where some of those special drills go. Right, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at that with me. Now I am going to attempt to find where those special drills go, although I feel like some of the bits are obvious. I'm definitely expecting to see some in all of those outlines and then the snowy bits. So, the symbols I'm looking for are one for the sort of pale, very pale pink AB and a dot for the white AB. So, looking around and I see some wands down here at the bottom on these bits of plant, I suppose they are. And then going up here as well. Yeah, there's lots of pink in the outlines of the trees. And all around those bits, I see lots of those number ones. And then the dot is sort of, again, where you would expect to see it. So look, all these snowy bits. And then the outlines of the wolves all have a lot of those in them too. Lots of white dots all around there. Exactly what I hope to see. Because they look, it gives them almost a 3D effect, doesn't it? And I suppose that's really in keeping with what I was saying about the artist's style. Yeah, it really makes them pop out from the background. It's gorgeous. And then, excuse me. My fairy dust drill, so I've got a pink anchor, a sort of green upwards arrow and an S. So looking back over the pink sections, yeah, there are lots of those pink anchor symbols that are going to be the fairy dust drills around where all of the ABs were as well. And then the upwards arrow bits for the dark green one. Now, where are those? Okay. So I see some over here in the plants and I'm going to guess, yeah, there's more over on this side. So wherever the plants are, they are going to have all of that glitter effect, which is just perfect for snow and sunlight in combination together. And then lastly, the S was that sort of orangey peachy one. I see that straight away in this wolf's eyes. Do you think this is the dad wolf and that's the mum wolf? I would assume so. And do I see it anywhere else? Yeah, there's some bits up here. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy moving the painting around all the time. So there's some sections of that up here and a little bit more over there. So lots of accents and highlights going on. Goodness me. This is an absolute beauty. Diamond Art Club have brought out a lot of wolf paintings in the past and I have to say this is up there amongst my absolute favourites. I think it's going to be beyond stunning. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a look at this with me today. thank you again to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. Honestly, this has made my day going over this. I'm so, so happy to be able to show this to you. And yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely weekend. If you are shopping with Diamond Art Club today, just pay attention to those release times I mentioned earlier in case the painting that you want is going to be one that sells out, because you just never know. It's so hard to predict. And thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please consider liking, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I will hopefully see you again around here soon. Thank you, bye bye.